Guys, so we got pclinuxos installed on this one here, and we've so far managed to cram 3 different Linux flavors on this old spinning drive, and it's doing okay. So we have Ubuntu, we have Mint, and we have Fedora, and now we're gonna see what we can do with this other one. As long as it works right, I'll try and put it on there. I'm gonna have to go into my boot menu because I need to get into the BIOS and tell it to read off of the disk. I hear one of these fans spinning funky. Okay, so that's Fedora. So each time I partition the drive, it keeps showing up in the BIOS. This is a EFI BIOS, which is what everything really wants nowadays. So I have another computer that just has the regular old BIOS. I don't remember what UEI, Uniform something extended firmware something BIOS. Anyway, the old one, I'd have trouble to where like I can't really install this stuff. Okay, so this is Fedora, this is Ubuntu, that's Debian, which is probably really just Mint. And here's my flash drive, and then this is my solid state drive. I'm not installing anything on, that's my other drive. So we'll move this over here. We'll click over here, save changes and reset. And it should boot into the stick. Not all of these things that you're going to download off the Linux distro are really a live disk. But so far, the way I've been doing it... Oh, okay, look at this. This is pretty cool. So this looks really similar to some other stuff, too. It's just kind of what it looked like when I booted up Fedora. Now, I was having problems using Balena Etcher earlier today. I don't know what the reason is. There's a bootstrap thing, too. No boot. UFI mode. Let's see. Live UFI mode, video, safe mode, copy to RAID. We'll just try the first one. And so when I first tried this in 2005, it was really, really polished, really nice looking OS. And for somebody that had never used anything too deep into the family of Linux stuff, it was really easy to use. I had tried some other different versions of Linux. A lot of times, I remember in 2004 when I started to get into computers, I just couldn't get a lot of them to even install. They were really kind of complicated. You'd burn them to a CD and it wouldn't work. You know, I had a stack of failed CDs. Interesting. That is very fast. Like, I'm serious. Like, this is the fastest one that I think I've seen so far, guys. This is really fast. The logo looks a little bit better on this screen than it did on the other one. They definitely still use the Dolphin browser. They still have that little kind of menu thing. What I liked about it was I was like, dude, this is just like Windows. So I was familiar with where things would be. So I think this is probably... So it's, I'm using the KDE version, so you can get KDE or XFC or something else. Okay, it shows clipboard. It's got the live CD display configuration. I just think it's really good. Yeah, and it uses the RPM stuff, I guess. And one of the things I remember about this one too was back in the day. It was really hard to get Linux to work with the internet. A lot of USB Wi-Fi, USB Ethernet, just stuff. It just wouldn't work. You know, there was a lot of problems. And so this was one of the ones that just like really worked. And it wasn't until Ubuntu came out that I forgot about it. But anyway, let's go ahead and just see what it takes to install it. Okay. And it was the first one that I remember where it really had a real graphical install. It looks really similar to how it was back in that time period. And we're talking almost 20 years ago. Okay. Yeah, really similar. So let's see. So I have Ubuntu on here. It doesn't look like it's going to. We'll click on our disk. Okay. So manual partitioning, manually create, resize, or choose partition for system. Okay, we're gonna have to try that. Okay, click that. Let's just see if it'll allow us to do this. So by the time I get done trying all the different versions of Linux, I should actually be a little proficient at this. So this one's going to cause problems because it's trying to install the grub boot menu. I'm sure there's a way to do this. We have Peppermint on this other one, which is actually really good too. We've got Neptune, Ubuntu. I have no idea what Mac OS X is. Linux Mint. We have Fedora. Looks like Fedora took up 173. Neptune is 133. It wasn't supposed to take up that much. Size. So if we come into here, I wonder how we would modify this. Okay. So it gives us G-parted. We'll try and see if we can figure this out. Alright. So Fedora is SDA 7. What we need to do then is shrink Fedora. Okay, we'll just see what happens. Alright. Okay. We'll click apply all operations. So this should shrink it and give us 80 gigabytes to go ahead and install this other one. It'd be nice if it was a little more automated, but you know, whatever. Okay. Alright, close. Okay. We need to I think it's refreshing. Okay. We have free space right here. I don't think I need to install the grub boot menu because it should have already been on there. It would be asking me to do it every single damn time, I would think. Please select a root partition. Oh, geez. So let's go ahead and click refresh. I guess I got to go back into the deal here on gparted. I'll click this. Okay. Okay, unallocated space shows it down here. All right. So let's see. So we have the grub on here. Core 1. Okay, so we're changing it to a ext4, and we'll click apply changes. So see now it looks a little different. So I think that'll work. So it'll be a DEV SDA 8 now once it's done. Alright. Right there. Maybe it wasn't done. Damn it. Okay. So now there's a table there. Okay. Now this one here. Alright, we're gonna. It's still thinking. Okay. Okay, so we got Ubuntu, Neptune. I have no idea why Mac OS X is on here. Linux Mint. Fedora, and then we have extension 4. Okay. Click. Next. Please select a root partition. A root partition needs to be installed. The mount point, recommended size 30, recommended file system. Okay. I'm not sure I understand how to do this. Let me look at one of the other ones and see. This is the extension for, I'm not sure if they're actually showing it to me physically, what it looks like. Okay, I'm not really sure if I'm doing this correctly. So I divided it again. So there's a partition, there's, you know, two different things, but I don't know how to do the root and swap on here. I'm not sure how to do that. We're just waiting for it to do, so it's gonna be like about 50 and 30. Should be interesting. Okay, so now it pops up this. We get another one here. Okay, so we have, there is an extension 4 on it now. It might work now. Okay. A root partition is needed to install pclinuxos mount point. Recommended size 30 gigabyte. Recommended file system format ext4. Then go ahead and click OK. Whoa, wait. I double clicked on this. Okay. Alright, swap. Okay. Where's the root? Whoa, what is this? I don't know what's going on here. Root, yeah, I had a feeling. Root file system type not specified installation. No. Home. Okay. A root partition is needed. So whatever I did now, I just changed it. Okay. Alright. I think that is the root right there. Well, I don't know. So I don't know how to specify the root system, but I'm just going to go ahead and click yes. See if it works or not. I got the guys on the radio behind me arguing, so let me go ahead and turn it down.
guys are losers.
Oh, I don't know, but thank God, we get less than 2 months, it'll be all over, and then we can enjoy.
Why don't you fuck off and die?
That sold out America.
I'm
More than likely, the Democrats are going to win the election. So.
What a fucking loser. Loser. You guys are losers.
Well, the Democrats will probably win, so.
You're full of shit.
That's it. Well, you gotta admit, they're crooked, they're crooks and they're good at it,
I think Trump is just amazing.
All the angles, who would have thought, let's bring in an 11 million illegal aliens.
Donald Trump.
Change the voting, who would have thought?
I love Donald Trump. I love Donald Trump. He's my favorite.
I think we're screwed either way. When I say we, I mean the human race and America, and actually all humans on the earth are screwed. But I think during my lifetime, and hopefully, I hope we don't have World War III now. Hopefully, wait for 20 or so years, and then until I can be, spoiled and get my life. Yeah, we just cannot dodge the bullet and make it to 20, 46, and we can all die together.
There you go. The earth is going to stop spinning, and we're all going to die together. Everybody, it doesn't matter who they are. And, you know what? I love Donald Trump. He's my favorite.
All we're really doing in life.
I love Donald Trump.
Laura Leonard.
I love Donald Trump.
There's a damn Democrat bullet there.
I love Donald Trump.
Democrat bullet, obviously.
I love Donald Trump.
This is all we've ever done. That's why we're here now.
I love Donald Trump. I love Donald Trump.
WK6.
I love Donald Trump.
You can't even imagine.
Get a fucking clue.
Well, let me tell you.
Anything for president. I don't care what Noel believes. I love Donald Trump.
I like the way Steve complains to everybody calling Kamala. He's like,
I love Donald Trump.
but he's still willing to call Noel Noel.
I love Donald Trump.
You're right. I'm eating popcorn soda.
You're a disgusting motherfucker, Noel.
Yeah, and Noel, famous Noel, not Noel. And you just called I heard the recording of you calling him Noel. So you're a hypocrite.
He was an asshole. He had the near James the lip. I'm gonna kill you, Noel.
So what? You're an asshole, so is he, so am I. Big deal. You're the one that whines about everything.
You're full of shit, that's why.
Kamala. So yet you're going to call Noel Noel?
No, because you need to take a good shit because something's wrong with you.
How would it to be called the wrong name?
We're all Negroes. You guys are losers.
I'd like to hear you see how it feels, or at least have you experience it, not to hear you, but how it feels to not be such an instigator and just shut up. It doesn't hurt me at all, I don't care, but it was kind of uncool for you to say that, considering you whine about some politician woman, but you won't treat one of your fellow amateur radio operators with the same respect.
Because you act like an asshole when you hate women too. You would no women to be in charge of the military. That's what you said. So you're a misogynist. You don't believe women have anything other than working for you in the, what do you call it, kitchen and having babies for you, right?
I think they have a lot of places, but I don't think they have any place telling a bunch of men how to protect the country and be in the military.
Well, some of the people in the military are women, by the way.
You're cussing again. I must be getting to you. Anyway, no, I think women should not be in charge of men that are in charge of fighting. I don't think any woman should tell a man how to fight and what they got to fight. I think that's where I have a strong line, and I don't really care what you think. You don't care what I think, and I don't care what you think. But you're cussing, and I'm not.
This is the majority of people in the military believe women should be in the military. And I say this really, I want to die.
Are you going to double with me when I talk, or are you actually listening to me?
I'm going to double with you because it's stupid.
You won't actually hear me out?
No, you actually can't have a conversation with him. So yeah, every time you keep he keeps out again. I mean, you can't come up with a bigger idiot moron than him. I mean, you can't go through life just sitting there talking and not listening because you're just gonna be as dumb as all that. Oh, excuse me. You'd be like Steve Wingate.
Maybe something here. I certainly am not going to turn him in. But, yeah, other boys, Steve, you can't handle anything anybody else does. You got to step on it. All step on it. Run your mouth off. This is whiskey kill. Take back in the car.
Well, one point, you know, not very much.
Stay on the radio.
He thinks it's very far. He works all day long. He's just around masturbating.
Wingate for president.
Like it is.
Trump's going to marry Laura Loomer.
This is an example of Democrats.
Laura Loomer for Queen. Queen Loomer. Steve, you're starting to slur, buddy. How much wine do you have?
Sounds like he's got a burrito or something trying to talk.
Yeah, how much wine have you had, Steve? How much wine have you had, Steve?
You're not going to vote for anybody. They just figure it out.
You're too stupid?
How many times you live in the air? There's any difference between the two parties.
Fox wine came out of place. Steve, you did an excellent job right on. Fox wine came.
Where's the wife that votes for Kamala? But it's good.
Oh, it doesn't really make any difference. She's going to be appointed president. Get over it. We already know it. But listen to Steve, man. Blah, blah, as always.
I got your wife going for Kamala, and you can understand that she's got some flex to figure out what's going on.
Laura Loomer, you're taking me much too seriously. I couldn't care less. It doesn't matter who becomes the president. The human race is doomed either way because the whole global agenda is going to do what it's going to do. So no matter who wins, we're screwed either way. So you're not really understanding my point of view. My point of view is that you're babbling and you're starting to slur your speech.
The global agenda has an idea where we need to go. And there's those that love Trump because they make more money. I won't name names. There's others that back Kamala. And you know why? Because they want to go forward into the future.
What you drinking, Steve? Good question. Yeah, what are you drinking, Steve? Something strong, huh?
I'm really sorry about that. I have my dental is very good, and my teeth are in good shape. That's all I gotta tell you.
Uh-oh, now you're cussing too. This is terrible.
Oh, it's terrible. Okay. What do you think basketball is about?
I can't actually understand what you're saying, Steve. You're starting to babble so much.
What's that difference?
If you're starting to sound like they're babbling so loud. Yeah, why would you not come on the ham radio? Why do you want to do that? When there's young people listening, we're trying to represent the hobby and it's not possible. Where do you have to do that?
Usually,
Yeah, you can kind of spud up easily, Steve. I've noticed that. Just like poke him in the ribs and he starts spinning. This is Whiskey Show 6 Fat Unicorn. My name is Paul, and I don't know because I'm stupid enough to not buzz because I don't have an opinion because all of our evil. I want to fuck you. You want to fuck everybody. How do you? What do you think that is? That's just me. That's what you think. That is number one thought. Fuck you. Fuck you. I don't care about you. I'm in it for myself. I love trust and I like it. I don't trust anybody, dude. I don't trust any politician. Right on. I'm glad you get it. There you go. But you get it, but you're 50 bucks, buddy. How much process have you had? I'm eating popcorn. That's what I'm getting five. You got drug-infused popcorn right on. Whatever. Oh, it's good. I do have some, what kind of wine? There you go. Somebody asked what kind of wine. It's another one. It's basically a red wine. It's basically a red wine, like Merlot. Well, the other is another one. Let me actually look it up. I'll be right back. You know, there's Cabernet and Merlot. Oh my God! This is whiskey killed 6 Fat Unicorns. You see what I'm up against here, Mike? Here's this tool. It's called Pinot. How many milliliters? Yeah, that's Pinot Noir. Pinot Noir, yeah, that's a pretty smooth wine. How many milliliters? I guess 2. I can tell. We can all tell. We're listening. This is the third one. Attaboy, buddy. 2 bottles and 4. So the other one was, it's called Pinot Noir. It's called Pinot Noir, called Merlot, not Merlot, but Pinot Noir. That is the wine industry. So even though I sound like a complete dork about all this stuff, I know all about it because I was.
So I don't think. Oh, here's Neptune. Look at this, guys. This is awesome. Oh my goodness, we got peppermint too. But it didn't. We didn't get our pclinuxos. All right, so we'll try this again. I know it works. It's just I want it all on the same disc. So anyway, I'm gonna finish this video up. We'll let you know if I figure it out.